Today, I'm challenging myself to find new ways to turn my frustration into patience with my kids. Let's see if I can make it through a whole day without losing my cool. As moms, we love our kids more than life itself, but let's be honest. They can really push our buttons sometimes, and before we know it, we're seething with anger. We feel like we're failing as parents, and that anxiety can be overwhelming. But what if we told you that it's okay to feel angry and that it's actually a normal part of parenting? Many of us are walking on eggshells, trying not to lose our cool, feeling like we're teetering on the edge of a volcanic eruption at any moment. We're exhausted, stressed, and overwhelmed, and it's no wonder we lose our patience. We're trying to be perfect, to be the perfect mom, to have the perfect family, and it's just not realistic. We put so much pressure on ourselves, and then we beat ourselves up when we can't meet those unrealistic expectations. When we're running on fumes, it's easy to let our emotions get the better of us. We snap, we yell, and sometimes we even say things we regret. And then we're left feeling guilty, ashamed, and worried that we're messing up our kids. But what if we could break free from that cycle of anger and guilt? What if we could find a way to manage our emotions, to respond instead of react? One of the most powerful tools I've found is mindfulness. It's not about being some kind of Zen master, it's just about being present in the moment, acknowledging your emotions and choosing how you want to respond. It takes practice, but trust me, it's worth it. Another strategy is to set realistic goals for yourself and your family. Let go of the idea of perfection and focus on progress, not perfection. Self-care is also essential. It's not selfish, it's necessary. When we take care of ourselves, we're better equipped to manage our emotions, to be patient, and to respond in a way that's loving and compassionate. So, take that walk, read that book, or take a long bath. Do whatever you need to do to fill your cup. I remember when my son was 3 and he would throw these epic tantrums. I would try to reason with him to explain why he couldn't have that cookie, but it only made things worse. I felt like I was going crazy, and I was so angry with myself for not being able to control the situation. But one day, something shifted inside of me. I realized that he wasn't giving me a hard time. He was having a hard time. He was overwhelmed, and he didn't know how to process his emotions. From that day on, I made a conscious decision to respond differently. I took a deep breath, I got down to his level, and I hugged him. I told him it was okay to feel angry and that I was there to support him. And you know what? It worked. He calmed down, and we were able to move forward. It was a breakthrough moment for me, and it changed the way I parented from that day on. So let's recap what we've talked about today. We've acknowledged that anger is a normal part of parenting and that it's okay to feel angry. We've talked about the reasons why we might feel angry, and we've shared some practical strategies for managing those emotions. Remember, you are not alone, and you are not a bad mom if you lose your cool sometimes. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you struggled with anger as a parent? What strategies have worked for you? Don't forget to check out my other videos on parenting tips and emotional health, and I'll see you in the next one.